No one's perfect. We all get in trouble for one thing or another. It may not send us to prison, but we've all done wrong. So who are we to judge who deserves another chance and who doesn't? That's not my call.
I was born in Bentonville, Arkansas, and we lived in Pineville. Parents took us camping, so we went fishing. I like outdoors activities.
She was in everything, you know, and all the Scarlet Spurs and all that kind of stuff, cheerleader, and really, you know, just did everything.
Well, I think it began, I was just single, raising my kids, and it probably started out like a recreational pastime, which probably maybe I did that for 6 months to a year or so, and it soon just consumes your life.
I was concerned about maybe her boyfriends, how they were treating her. And I didn't know what to do. I felt like I couldn't do anything.
Well, at the time, I didn't really understand. You know, I was young, and you know, they teach you all the, you know, say no to drug things and stuff growing up in school. And, you know, we're taught that it's all bad and stuff, which it is, but, you know, we don't see the other side of it. And me, myself, I struggle with addiction myself, so I know firsthand what it's like.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you know, that what's coming, you know. I knew I was going to prison. You feel, you know, very guilty for leaving or in the position that you know, put yourself in and your family. I'm leaving my mom all alone, you know, plus my kids. You just feel like, look what I've done, you know, not just to myself, but to people that have, you know, love you and taken care of you.
The Transitional Employment Opportunities Program, TEO, is a work program. So it's a 16-week paid training program where we're working on the soft skills. You know, if someone's been incarcerated for a long time, the ability to set an alarm clock and come to work is far different than the environment you have when you're in prison. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't get that fresh start because that background is always looming over them. And it's really hard to get employment. It's hard to get housing when you've got a criminal background. So the more opportunities we can do to help people reintegrate into society, the better we all are. Because if there aren't those opportunities, and the only opportunity someone has is to go back and do the things that got them in trouble in the first time, and that's bad for everybody. It's bad for that person, it's bad for their family, it's bad for our community, and it's just bad for Arkansas.
Teresa, of course, started out in the TEO program, and then once that was completed and successful, then she was hired on as a part-time associate. From there, she became full-time associate and took on the role of what we call a racker, hanging our clothes. I could see that desire for more. She would ask more questions. The key holder position became available. We talked about it. You need to apply for this. Do you think I'm good enough? Absolutely. And from there, it was just growing and learning that management role, taking on that supervisory role, becoming confident with that, and then moving into that assistant manager position because she was qualified for it.
I'm just proud as can be that, you know, you've accomplished this.
Before, I wasn't sure how she would be as a grandmother.
But now, I mean, I just can't wait. And I know she's going to be a great grandmother.
And look at her now, so it's really awesome. I'm so proud of her. It's cool.
Goodwill means a lot to me. They've shown me that I can work and feel good about myself, about what I'm doing.